What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some battles submitted to a channel by a member of the community and new fellow content creator BloodyBananas. Now this battler reached legend with this team of Empoleon, Alola Ninetales, and Mew, so shout out to him. Huge congratulations on reaching legend with this team. There'll be links down in the description to his channel, but let's go ahead and get right into these battles. Alright, really excited to see how these battles go, especially with Empoleon. I never thought it was going to be pretty good in Great League, but this is awesome to see. Alright, Talonflame on the lead. They do decide to swap into Vigoroth, and we are going to see Alolan Ninetales now come in. Again, that charm is so devastating in neutral matchups because of just how much damage it can do. Charge Move now coming through. This is probably going to be a body slam, and they will be letting that go, and hopefully they can get to the Weather Ball. No, they cannot. Another body slam is going to be coming through. No shield as well, letting the body slam go through, and it takes out the Alolan Ninetales even though they weren't able to get to the charge move. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright. Probably see the Empoleon now come back in. It's going to be taking a lot of damage from counter, but still body slam as well as resisted because of that steel typing here. No shield again. This is so risky. How is this game going to be played out? They're going to swap now into the Mew, look to get ahead on energy, and we will see the Talonflame now come through, and we will see a Wild Charge now probably come from the Mew right here. This Wild Charge will one-shot and do super effective damage, so we'll likely be seeing a shield here from the Talonflame. No shield! Boom! Takes out the Talonflame. A Ferrothorn just... Come on, you have to shield this. There is no way you don't shield this. He's not shielding. Boom! Takes out the Ferrothorn, and that is going to be a good battle right there. Wow, exciting game one. Okay. Use your shields, battlers. Alright, GG's. Here we go. Empoleon versus Sunny Cherrim on the lead. Ooh, this is a tough one. We're going to see him swap right away into the Mew right here. Look to get ahead on energy. We'll have to see what this Cherrim's deciding to do. It's deciding to stay in right now, and it's building up a lot of energy. The Mew did also click on Overheat right there, but not at CMP tie, so it is going to be a Weather Ball Shield Bait. Good call right there by this battler, and Overheat is going to be coming through. This will one-shot the Cherrim if it decides to let it go, because it is going to be doing super effective damage, and no. They're going to swap right back into Empoleon. Again, these battles are done during the 30-second switch clock, which should be ending on the 5th of April here. We do see a Weather Ball come through for neutral damage. I wonder if it's not running Solar Beam. Maybe it's running Dazzling Gleam here. So we're going to see this Empoleon. It may shield. Yeah, they're going to shield right here, block this Weather Ball, and look to try to get to that Drill Peck, but an Azumarill decides to come in. So here comes the Mew, again, able to load up to a Wild Charge right here and send it before the Azumarill is able to get to a charge move. This is going to do a lot of super effective damage and may get a shield here from the Azumarill, which it does. So all shields are now down. Hopefully this Mew can get to another charge move, which it can just in time. This is not, I don't think this is going to be enough damage to take out the Azumarill. We get a bit of lag right there, but yeah, it definitely does a lot of damage, and the Azumarill able to get to the Ice Beam, I think, which will be taking down the Mew right here. And we'll have to see what decides to come back in. They could come in with Alolan Ninetales and farm down with Charm. Could come in with Empoleon, have to throw Drill Peck. So they are going to go ahead and opt to throw the Drill Peck right away. This Azumarill did have a bit of extra energy. They definitely don't want to get hit with the charge move. So Drill Peck takes out the Azumarill right there. We are going to see the Cherrim come back in. And it gets to the Drill Peck in time. This is going to be taking out the Sunny Cherrim. And what is the final Pokemon going to be? This team still has one shield, and the final Pokemon is going to be a Skarmory right here, which is great. Going to be resisting those air slashes right there and able to get to a Hydro Cannon, which is going to do so much neutral damage. We will likely see this game close out with the Alolan Ninetales here versus the Skarmory, which we do. Perfect swap right there into the Skarmory, and this is going to be a good battle. All they need to do is safely shield right here, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So tough lead right there, that Sunny Cherrim able to spam those charge moves, but thankfully none of those were a Solar Beam, which is unfortunate for us because we love seeing Solar Beams land. But moving into this next battle, we have Empoleon on the lead versus Mew. Okay, dangerous matchup right here. Most likely has Wild Charge. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to decide to stay in it. Waterfalls right here are really starting to add up, so let's see what they decide to do. Charge move now coming through. It was right away, so this may actually be a Wild Charge and look to bail. It is going to be a Wild Charge. Good shield right there by the Empoleon. No swap out, but an Azumarill does decide to come in, so they're going to go ahead and go for a Drill Peck. This Azumarill is also getting ahead on energy, so they have to be very careful with what they bring in right here. Dropek does neutral damage, and they're going to go ahead and come in with their own Mew. Again, Wild Charge is going to be doing so much right here. Charge Move now coming through from the Azumarill. I don't think that was enough for Hydro Pump. This might just be a play rough right here, which it is. It's going to do a lot of neutral damage, but not enough to KO. We are going to see a Mew fight right here, double Mew. So here comes the Wild Charge. This will one-shot the Mew if they decide not to shield, but hopefully the switch clock is back up so they can bail out, which it is. They're coming in with the Alolan Ninetales to charm down. Charge Move now coming through. They're going to let it go. I don't think this was enough energy for Flame Charge. Oh, it's an overheat! Boom! Takes out the Alolan Ninetales. That is unfortunate. But Empoleon now coming in. Oh, this is looking really good. Empoleon looking extremely solid now in this game. Going to be resisting the bubbles and air slashes from the opponent's Pokemon right here. And Hydro Cannon is going to do a lot of neutral damage like we saw in Game 1. They get a shield right there. On the first one, they're going to be able to get to the next Hydro Cannon in time. I don't think this is going to be enough damage to take it out. But then we may see them swap into the Mew right here. Which they are going to swap into the Mew and catch the charge move. And they're going to go ahead and let this go. Again, Empoleon is the win condition right here. They can easily farm down. We have an Azumarill in the... Ooh, this is actually... Azumarill has more health than I thought it did. So they're going to have to throw this Dropek, hopefully be able to sneak a fast move through, which they do, and they will have to shield. Remember, they still have Mew, they still have Skarmory, and there's a 30-second switch clock, which means they might be able to catch a charge move right here. No, able to get the Dropek right here. This is not going to be enough damage to take out Azumarill, but it's going to get it so low, and it's going to come down to a perfect sacrificial swap from the opponent, which they do sack swap perfect right there from the Empoleon, able to farm down. What is going to come in right here? Mew still has a lot of health, or a decent amount. Maybe 2 Shadow Claws takes it out. It's going to be the Azumarill that comes back in. This Dropek will be taking it out. And I think, I'm not sure how low Mew was. Okay, one Shadow Claw got it extremely close right there. Good battle. All right, moving in this next battle, we have Empoleon versus Abomasnow. Shadow Abomasnow here on the lead. They're looking to stay in, and they need to get to that Dropek. And remember, it does super effective damage because of that grass typing, and we may see a shield as well from the potential Energy Ball right here. So what it's going to be, it is going to be an Energy Ball, so that is a good shield right there. And the defense dropped. That is unfortunate, but able to get to a Dropek right now. This might do enough damage to one-shot an Abomasnow if they decide not to shield, but they got to know it's going to be the Dropek, which they do. They're going to go ahead and swap into Mew now, start getting ahead on energy. And the Abomasnow is going to go ahead and throw a charge move. This might be another Energy Ball right here, which would do a lot of neutral damage. No, it's just going to be Weather Ball, but still, that's a lot. And we do see a Wigglytuff come in right here, so overheat. How much damage this is about to do. We know they're not shielding. Come on, let's boom. That's not enough, but still, that's a lot of damage. They're trying to swap. They get the swap back into Empoleon. That is huge right here for them. This 30-second switch clock is incredible. Empoleon now locked and loaded. We'll have to see what Pokemon is going to come back in. If it's that Abomasnow, it has loaded energy. It's going to be the Abomasnow. That is not a good sign for the opponent right here because whatever's in the back might be very, very weak to Empoleon. Let's see what it's going to be. They let the Abomasnow go down, and it is going to be a Politoed right here. So this game can be nicely cleaned up by the Alolan Ninetales with Charm. They're going to go ahead and throw this Dropek right here, and they swap into Alolan Ninetales to Charm down, and that is going to be a good battle. They can safely shield the first charge move. Yeah, the opponent knows it. That is going to be a good battle, very well played. All right, getting into this next battle here, we have Empoleon on the lead versus Mew. Okay, another tough matchup right here. Again, they have to watch out for that Wild Charge, but we saw how much damage Waterfall does in this matchup. In this neutral sense, and also with that debuff as well. So they're deciding to stay in, which means we are going to see a Hydro Cannon now come through. This is going to take out the Mew if they decide not to shield, but they do decide to shield, and they're probably looking to go for a double Wild Charge right here. So Empoleon is going to shield. We'll have to see what the opponent decides to do. Looks like they're staying in, and man, that waterfall damage is really starting to add up. This Empoleon's going to go ahead and go for the double shield right here, and we're probably going to see a swap out of Mew into a different Pokemon. It is going to... Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. So sorry, Scrafty. My goodness, Scrafty is just about to get deleted by Charm right here from this Alolan Ninetales. Woo! Bye, Scrafty. Thanks for playing. All right. Remember that Mew also is energy dry, and it's going to be a Skarmory in the back. So this is definitely looking like a good game, very well played. Empoleon can easily come in, Mew can easily come in and close this game out. So Weather Ball does come through, no shield right there, and they're going to go ahead and swap back into the Empoleon, who has a lot of energy, and going for this Hydro Cannon. This is going to put huge pressure on the opponent to shield. They do get the shield right there, and we do see a swap back into Mew, and Mew has to throw the Wild Charge right away. What's unfortunate for this opponent, though, is that they have their own Mew as well. The Surf is... Ooh, it is enough damage to take it out. They have their own Mew, so they can build up energy right here and look to go for Wild Charge, and that is basically going to be a good battle. Very well played. Tough one right there, but man, that Scrafty safe swap just got met with a Charm, Alolan Ninetales. Ooh, tough one. All right, moving into this next battle here. Let's see how this... Oh, it's House Stark! Oh man, we have Empoleon versus Fortress on the lead. If you guys don't know House Stark, he's a very, very good battler. We see a swap out right away into a Politoed right here, and this Empoleon's looking to stay in and now swap into Mew to try to catch the charge move. It's a bit laggy. Okay, so we have charge move now coming through. What's it going to be? It's going to be a Weather Ball spam right here. So there's the first one. It probably has a second one almost ready to go. Yeah, here comes the next one. They're going to let that go as well. Empoleon's looking pretty strong. It all depends on what's going to be in the back. We are going to see the Fortress. Oh no, House Stark. Please tell me you shield this man or I'm booming you. I will boom you. Here it comes. Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. All right, so we see the Empoleon now come in and throw the Hydro Cannon right here. This is going to do a lot of neutral damage in the matchup. Fortress as well, only going with Bug Bite here on the fast move, so it's going to be resisted because of the steel typing. We do see the Politoed come back in, but Empoleon still has loaded energy right here. This Drill Peck is going to do a lot of neutral damage, and we may see a swap into a Alolan Ninetales, which we do. Beautiful swap right there, and going to look to Charm down. Charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and let this go. Their win condition might be with this Empoleon again. So it's going to be another Weather Ball spam. Here comes the second one, but they did sneak a Charm through, so they're probably not going to shield. Yeah, they're going to save all the shields for this Empoleon right here. We do see the Fortress come back in. Will we see a shield here from the Ninetales? Yeah, we are going to see the shield. And we might see a swap into the Empoleon to farm down. This Empoleon is putting on an absolute clinic right now. Fortress is down. We'll have to see what comes in. Politoed's low. It's going to be an Azumarill in the back, so these Drill Pecks are definitely going to be adding up. There is still a Mew, remember that, with it could potentially get to a Wild Charge. There's still a Alolan Ninetales. This Drill Peck right here is going to do a lot of neutral damage and gets the final shield there, so we are going to see the swap into Mew, and Politoed coming in, but sacrifices its health and gives the energy to Mew. That is unfortunate right here. Wild Charge is going to do massive super effective damage here to the Azumarill, and that is basically going to be a good game. They can safely come in with the Alolan Ninetales, soak the charge move right here, let that go, and then come in with Empoleon, close this out. Empoleon putting on an absolute clinic, swaps into the Empoleon right here, gets to the Drill Peck in time, and that is going to be a good battle, very well played. These are some impressive battles right here, I have to tell you what. Drill Peck takes out the Azumarill. All right. Moving into this next battle here, we have, it's Jorgen. These are some really good battlers. We have Empoleon versus Umbreon on the lead. Somewhat of a neutral matchup right here. We'll have to see how much damage Empoleon is going to be doing. Remember, this is Great League as well, so this is not an XL Umbreon like from our nightmares of Ultra League Premier Cup. So they're probably going to go ahead and let this first foul play go through. They do have a Alolan Ninetales with Charm, which would definitely be want to be aligned up, but still there's a Mew in the back, so that means if they can take out this Umbreon, Mew is looking pretty good to potentially sweep this game. Hydro Cannon now comes through, chunks the health there of the Umbreon, but Umbreon, such a spammy Pokemon, right, with that Snarl as a fast move and foul plays right here. Is going to do a lot of neutral damage. We do see a swap out into Defense Form Deoxys for a perfect counter down, but Mew is going to come in with a vengeance and look to overload on energy right here. Charge Mew now coming through. They're going to go ahead and let it go. I think this was just a Rock Slide right here. No, it's actually a Thunderbolt. Okay, I miscounted right there. So they're going to go ahead and let that go. Look to overload on energy and now go for an overheat right here. This is going to do a lot of neutral damage. It's going to one-shot the Defense Form Deoxys if there's no shield. And no, wow, Defense Form Deoxys held on. The opponent swaps into a Mew at the same time. Charm Alolan Ninetales is going to take this game, everyone. It can safely double shield and just completely farm down. Throwing a Weather Ball as well to get a shield from the Mew right here, and Charm is going to be absolutely destroying. Shield now coming up on the Alolan Ninetales to block that Surf, so it's probably Surf Wild Charge, and they're actually going to swap into their own Mew, get ahead on energy, and go for a Wild Charge here versus the Umbreon. If the Umbreon lets this go, it's going to take it out. It does. Oh, jeez, doesn't take it out. Umbreon's so thick. Oh my gosh, can it? Wow, it just farmed down. I don't even have words right now. This fast-paced gameplay. We are going to see Mew be able to go for the Wild Charge. Ooh, just gets to the Wild Charge in time. This is going to be getting the final shield from the opponent. We may see a simultaneous swap into Defense Form Deoxys, and no, able to charm down. No, Charge Move now coming through. They have to shield this one. It could be a Wild Charge, which would take it out. It's going to be another Surf Shield Bait. Is there a Rock Slide on Defense Form Deoxys? No, it goes down, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. My goodness me. All right, moving into this next battle. We have Empoleon versus Stunfisk. Okay, I really wanted to see this matchup right here on the lead. Wow, Waterfall is just absolutely chunking right here. Oh man, and able to get to the Hydro Cannon before the Earthquake right here. This is going to put huge shield pressure on the opponent. We'll have to see what they decide to do. Hydro Cannon comes through, gets the shield right there from the Galarian Stunfisk. We'll probably see, oh, there's no shield right here. I don't know if this was enough for an Earthquake. It was. Boom! Takes out the Empoleon right there, and Mew is going to come in and start loading up on energy. Another Charge Move coming through. I think this is just going to be Rock Slide. I think that was only 5 Mud Shots right there, which it is just going to be a Rock Slide. A bit laggy, but we do see a swap into Venus. Please. 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 Boom! Takes out the Venusaur. Skarmory is now going to come in, and Alolan Ninetales is going to come in and start to charm down. Able to get to the Weather Ball as well. My goodness, this Mew with Overheat is hilarious to watch. Weather Ball now coming through. It's going to do neutral damage here to Skarmory because of that Steel Flying typing. Gets a shield as well. Mew has the potential to sweep right now. Absolutely has the potential to sweep. Venusaur's gone. Skarmory's low. Galarian Stunfisk is low, and all it needs to do is get to an Overheat right here, and it has to shield as well. Definitely does not want a Rock Slide to hit it. It might want to look to overload on energy because I think it's energy dry, so maybe they'll overload. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they throw the Overheat. Perfect right there. All this Mew needs to do is throw a Wild Charge, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. So able to get, oh, they're going to go for the Overheat. No, they swap. Oh my goodness, just toying with this Skarmory right here. Catches the Charge Move right there, and they undercharge it so they can farm down. But Mew has a Charge Move right here. Overheat it right here. Yes, go for the Overheat. You love to see it. This Mew is putting on an absolute clinic right here. Going to be taking out the Skarmory. Boom! Takes it out, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. All right. Moving into this next battle here. We have Empoleon on the lead versus Defense Form Deoxys. Tough one right here. We're going to see a swap out right away into that Mew, start getting ahead on energy. And we do see a Umbreon now come in. So are they going to go for the Overheat or the double Wild Charge? We'll have to see how this plays out. They're definitely going to want to overload on energy, and they're going to go for that Overheat right here. It's going to do a lot of neutral damage, and I guarantee you the opponent does not expect it right here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage right there. Definitely needed to chunk it down, and they're going to let the Foul Play go through. This is going to do super effective damage. It's not going to be enough to take it out, and they're going to try to swap now into Empoleon and catch the Charge Move right there. That is absolutely beautiful. Able to soak the Charge Move and hopefully get a bit ahead on energy so they can get to a Hydro Cannon versus the Defense Form Deoxys. So, yes, able to get to it in time. This is going to do a lot of neutral damage, but it's not going to be enough to take out the Defense Form Deoxys, but will we see a shield? No shield right there. Deoxys is looking to farm down right here and also looking to throw a Charge Move versus that Mew that's going to be coming in. The Mew threw the Charge Move right away. Very good call right here. Puts a lot of pressure on the shield here from Defense Form Deoxys. Gets a shield and is probably going to be shielding the... No, they're going to let it go. They're going to let it go. They're reading Double Dark in the back. Here comes the Alolan Ninetales. Are we charming our way to victory right here? There's one charm. Here comes another Rock Slide right here, so they will be shielding that. And they may be reading a Scrafty and an Umbreon in the back, or maybe Mandibuzz. No, it's going to be a Zoomerl. So a Zoomer right here, again, does a lot of neutral damage with the Play Rough, so we'll have to make sure that they shield the Play Rough and not an Ice Beam. So we'll have to see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and shield. It is going to be a play rough right there. And they have to watch for a potential sack swap. No, they're going to go ahead and go straight for the Psyshock right here. This does a lot of neutral damage, and this is going to come down to the wire. Can the Alolan Ninetales finish off a Azumarill before a Charm comes through? Will we see a sack swap? No, play rough is going to be coming through right here. Is this going to do enough damage? Able to hold on. Overloading on energy, gonna commit to the full charm down, but no, Bubble is just gonna get it low enough, and Defense Form Deoxys takes it down with a counter, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Tough one right there. Alright, moving into this next battle, we have Empoleon versus Sableye on the lead. Alright, let's see how this game plays out. It's going to be a Shadow Sableye as well. So Sableye, definitely a very spammy and deadly Pokemon in this meta, and Empoleon's looking to try to sneak through those fast moves and will commit one shield right here. They can take down the Sableye. Mew is looking very strong endgame, and we do see a swap into a Medicham right here, which this Mew is absolutely loving. Probably going to go ahead and let the Ice Punch go through. That's what's great about facing off against Medicham. You typically know its moveset. It's either going to be Psychic, Power Up Punch, Dynamic Punch, or Ice Punch, which means in this situation you don't need to shield. They're going to go ahead and go for a Wild Charge right here. This will do enough damage to take out the Medicham, and we may see a no shield right here as well. Yeah, Medicham does go down. Will we see the Sableye come back in, which we do, and they're going to go ahead and go for a Wild Charge. This is going to be getting the shield from the opponent, and they may swap back into Empoleon right here. Gets the shield. No, they're going to stay in and let it farm down because they can bring in the Alolan Ninetales and charm it down. Ooh! Charge Move now coming through. This could be a Power Gem. Oh my gosh. It's a Power Gem. Oh, that didn't one-shot, but still a lot of damage, and they perfectly swap into Bastion. But Empoleon, man, Empoleon's putting an absolute clinic on in the Great League right now, everyone. Empoleon now going for the Hydro Cannon, does a lot of damage to Bastiodon, gets that shield right there. I'm sorry for the lag, I'm not sure what's happening, but this might be from the recording side. So here comes another Hydro Cannon. Is this going to do enough damage to take it out? No, barely not enough, but they can definitely farm down. And will they shield? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield. Alolan Ninetales is very low, and it does not want to get hit with the Smackdown, and we will see the Sableye come back in and go down to a fast... That was close. Able to get to the Hydro Cannon now and take out the Bastiodon, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Really good showcase of this team right here. Huge congratulations on Legend. We're going to go ahead and roll a clip of this battler hitting Legend.
All right, we're going to show it. We're going to show it. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, yes. Poggers. Pog. All right, let's give that prediction results. Believers, that was like 1/3 of you. All right, you guys are getting paid. You guys have chickens tonight. You guys have chickens. Oh man, Poggers. Actually,
so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, huge congratulations to BloodyBananas. What a fantastic showcase of this team. Incredibly strong, great use of their energy and swaps and shields. This was a clinic. Take notes, everyone. Really great gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.